Hello everyone, welcome back to the Laboratory of Mayhem. It's been a while since my last video because I've been very busy and haven't had a lot to report on. However, just the other day I got a delivery in and I think it's going to make a lot of customizers in the 1/6 scale community very happy. For a long time I've been pretty frustrated in the lack of availability of any shorter bodies for male figures. There was one body that Hot Toys had made for when they were doing their just their loose bodies, the true types. They had done a slim body, which was shorter. They would use it for Johnny Depp figures for Pirates of the Caribbean. They would use it for Luke Skywalker, but it was very hard to find and very expensive. And the other day, well, a few months ago, I saw this go up for pre-order, and I had no idea. But usually when I see a new style body, I will try and order one just so I can take a look at it and see how it goes. Yesterday, I got in my 23 Toys BD001 figure. Okay, this, you can see, it's got a lot of compatible joints with very similar to the Hot Toys. It's sort of like a cross between the Hot Toys bodies and the World Box. It's pretty heavy. It's pretty dense. The body, it's not like it's more of like a urethane or a vinyl type style. It's not really the flexible rubbery kind that you see on a lot of the generic bodies you can get. The musculature is pretty thin. The shoulders are pretty narrow, but it's a really good piece for a shorter body. Now, in comparison, this is the Hot Toys True Type clone body that is so readily available all over eBay. You can see the size difference in between here. So if I put these guys back to back, you can see just how much shorter this figure will be. Once you put a head and feet on this guy, he's probably going to come up to about 11 inches. Maybe a little bit smaller depending upon how far the head pops down on the figure, like that. I was quite happy with this, and I immediately went and ordered several more because I plan on using this in my displays for characters and people who are a little bit under 6 foot. This way you can keep the rest of your display in line with something that looks pretty realistic. But then the next day, my other order came in. This is the 23 Toys BD003, and this guy is pretty impressive. Very heavy, at least as heavy as the World Box bodies. Very flexible. Like, they give you this little cover piece if you want, so you don't have to see the waist articulation here as it moves. You can check out the articulation. It's pretty good. Got the usual stiffness of a new figure. It's not very flexible, but it will give you some movement back and forth, which is typical of these. You know, it's sort of like a trade-off. You get a large muscular body, but it doesn't have a whole lot of range to it. But it is very impressive. It's very heavy, and when you compare this to the True Type clone, look at that. It is significantly bigger. It is a very large body. If you check this guy out, he's going to come to about, you put a head and some feet on this guy, he is going to come up to about 13.5 inches, which, if most of even your Thor figures, I think, only came up to like 36 centimeters. So this guy is going to be towering over me. This is very comparable to the World Box bodies. Now, the best part about this guy here was $20. For this figure, it was $20, and this was $29. You compare that to the World Box figures, which are easily double that. This is a much better bargain for you. It's going to give you a lot of versatility. Now, they do have another one that sits in the middle. I might be wrong on the number of this. This might be the BD005. They didn't mark it on the bag. But they have another one that's a little bit shorter than this, and it's comparable to the popular gang hood body that we see all over the place. And that would be really good for a character who's a little bit more muscular, a little bit stockier, and will work for somewhere right around that, maybe a little bit over 6 foot range. This guy, he's going to be like the 6'5" character that you want out there. Eventually, I plan on putting together a custom Thor action figure that's much closer to the comic books, and I will probably be using this body. So I got mine at TNS Toys. I just ordered, as I said, I just ordered some more of these guys. I'll probably be getting a couple more of the other ones too. Very, very happy and satisfied with these. If you're looking for something that's going to give you some variety in your customizing and give you a range in your representation so that everybody doesn't look like they're the same height, this would be an excellent figure. I'm going to use this for a Luke Skywalker figure. I think it's going to be just about the right height to fit in with the rest of the collection. Again, very, very good quality. The joints are all very solid, firm. There's no looseness, and I've kind of put these things through the ringer a little bit, like trying to get them to hold poses, and I haven't noticed anything like loosening up of the joints. So yeah, check it out. It is 23 toys. This is BD001, and I believe this is BD005. Some of them they do come with the neck attached, and they also come without a neck. So if you have a head sculpt that already has a neck attached to it and sculpted in, those ones will be your better option for that. But as I said, it is available at TNS Toys. I plan on grabbing some more of these because I have some custom jobs coming up that are going to require a shorter figure, so that if you have them standing together, it will look in proportion as it should in real life. But anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found it informative. Go and check out this guy if you're looking for something to customize your shelf with, and keep collecting and have fun. Thanks for watching.